This is Quandary, a game about making decisions with the people to advance your society. The controls are simple. It's a point-and-click style of game where you drag and observe the text that guides your decisions. I only played the first level, in which you and the townspeople have to decide how to deal with the Yashur, a native wildcat of the planet, invading the sheep flocks and taking lambs. In this society, everything is carefully deliberated on to come to an outcome that is at least agreeable for most. You have to focus on facts and solutions given by the settlers of varying professions and backgrounds whilst weeding out opinions. Next, you pick between the solutions and give a valid argument to each settler, hoping to gain favor and easily decide on how to further proceed. You then need to sort the people into arguments for or against the solution. You then see the outcome of your solution and whether or not you made the right decision. With learning games, Aaron Hoffman says learning games want the player to be able to perform an action that they couldn't have done before. In an age of technology and games being a form of media and art, it makes logical sense to capitalize on the learning games market, but you have to do it right. Players don't want to feel babied by restrictive mechanics designed to coddle them into the state of mind that the developer puts them in. In the same vein, there needs to be sufficient guidance to move the player along and get the point across. Aaron has this great point of fun is not an emotion, but a sequence or process, and later on she compounds on this with the invention of Sophia, which basically states fun is the conversion of fear into happiness via surprise, and without fear or surprise, trying to force fun feels two-dimensional and uninspired. I also like what she says about fear. Fear is inherent, whether it is forced in horror or thriller titles, or implied by failure, fear of missing out, or general confusion. Fear should not be taken in a negative context, though, as fear drives innovation. Winning in a learning game is being able to show that you learned something. And my takeaway from Quandary is that paying attention to others' requests is good, but the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. However, if you ignore the needs of the few, unforeseen consequences can arise.